Find an expression in terms of n for the nth term of this sequence. To find the nth term, our first step is to work out difference between each of our terms. How do I get from 7 to 13? Well, I add on 6. How do I get from 13 to 19? I add on 6. And this difference will be the same right the way through. Hence, to find the nth term, it's always the difference in front of the letter n. So 6n. Then I always work backwards to find the 0 term. The opposite add 6, therefore is subtract 6. And I know 7 subtract 6 gives us 1. Whatever I get here on the left, that's called my 0 term. I place on the end. So my nth term for 2 marks is 6n plus 1. The nth term of a different sequence is 8 minus 6n. Is negative 58 a term of this sequence? You must show how you get your answer. To prove whether a term belongs to a sequence, all we do is we set our nth term equal to the number we're testing. So in this case here, I'm going to have 8 minus 6n, my nth term, going to equal to the number I'm testing, in this case, negative 58. And I'm going to solve for the letter n. So solving for n, as I want to get n by itself, my first step is I can eliminate the 8 by doing the opposite. Opposite of add 8 is subtract 8 from both sides. On the left-hand side, 8 subtract 8 will cancel, and that leaves us with negative 6n on the left-hand side. On the right-hand side, I know negative 58, subtract another 8. That'll bring us down to negative 66. As I'm solving for n, I know negative 6n in algebra means negative 6 multiplied by n. The opposite of times by negative 6. Therefore, is divide both sides of my equation by negative 6. On the left-hand side, the negative 6 over negative 6 will cancel. That'll leave us with n. And on the right-hand side, negative 66 divided by negative 6 gives us positive 11. As n is an integer, i.e. a whole number, n came out to be 11. Therefore, negative 58 is the 11th term of the sequence.